Little
Thing's
podcast,
tight.
boy.
Can't stop
What
that.
is something funny about this?
There's nothing funny about that,
Dude,
Mike.
ever since Ronies, you've had a bad attitude, dude. You've been talking shit. I'm just down here. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, baby.
Damn, dude, you're Jimmy Buffett.
I'm Jimmy Buffet, dude.
You thought you were going to get a new North Face from Sports Authority, but instead you just selfied with duck lips in front of a bunch of black people wearing masks.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny if the news was like, if they're like, honestly, the protests are pretty gay. Just kind of being fucking gay right now. No one's really doing anything cool. We'll check back in later.
Right into and a hip hop, a hibbit to the hibbit, a hip hop, a rocky.
People should have immediately answered and just been like, "Sweet Caroline."
Shane's frozen.
Fuck no,
there
man.
You go. You're good.
I was just smiling. I was just going.
Oh, so maybe you weren't frozen. You're just bored.
Yo, shout out to fucking politics.
Shout out Biden, dude.
Shout out Biden, dude. He's
I need Biden to win. We need Biden.
We need
to
a good Biden, dude.
Business as usual.
I saw an Instagram story of you. Your dad's a fucking brick shithouse. He'd still kick your ass, right?
That's been the debate lately. In fact, earlier today.
Dude, that is such. I do it with my dad. I used to do it with my dad. It's such a trash thing. If you're like, I could take you, and he's like, I got one more left in me, kid.
That's 100% what he says. Literally before this podcast started, he and I had that debate in the kitchen today, and because I squared up to him and like jabbed him a little, and
joking around.
Yeah, of course. And then he was like, I'll fuck you up. And I was like, I would beat the fuck out of you. And this was in front of my mother, so
Dude,
I mean, maybe it's not all class over here.
It's not.
She backs your dad up. She backs your old man up. Like, yeah, he'll kick your fucking ass, Shane.
Oh, he's done that. So one time I came out of the bathroom and my dad fucking towel whipped me in the face. Like he was doing laundry, which is right outside of the
What, are you in a frat house? What's going on?
It was insane. He towel whipped me in the face. And then I fucking grabbed the towel, and he hid behind my mother.
Ooh.
And I was like, if Joan, you better move, or I'm gonna fucking towel whip you. And she stayed still, so I towel whipped her. And normally I'm bad at towel whipping, but it was a perfect crack, and she started crying. And my dad went from like, oh, this is playful to just in my fucking face. Like he
hit his girl.
He got in my face and was just like, "I'll fuck you up, you pussy." I remember he called me a pussy. He called me a pussy.
I woke up. They say first couple nights.
You're taking like edgy comic headshots at night, like putting like tape over your mouth, like caution, dude. Who knows what's coming out? I could say anything. Neuters. turns out that was the bad one.
Are any of them underage?
Well,
you can do this.
I know.
Okay. Go ahead.
They're all beautiful angels.
My dad listened to the podcast. And he was like, I heard some of it. It's just, dude, this, dude, fuck, dude, sick, dude, fuck,
What?
He's like, how do people listen to that junk?
Obviously jealous.
He is a jealous old bitch.
You should tell him you're fucking jealous, dude.
I did. I tell him he's jealous all the time.
What'd you say?
Shane, you don't think I could have been doing that if I wanted?
That's a tough.
I'm funnier than you, bud.
Damn. What do you think? You think he'd enter the market and take you out?
He knows he can't fuck with me now.
True.
Look, even though I didn't get it, that SNL credit, that's a strong credit.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
that's a big time geezer respect. Like, all right, maybe you are actually funny.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
and then to get kicked off for the reason you got kicked off. Like,
get kicked off for being too wild.
Yeah,
you're too wild, boy.
I'm thick.
No, you're not.
I'm thick. You're
fat.
BBM.
You have fat hips, dude. Shut up.
You're BBM. I'm thick, dude.
I'm fucking
chunky at most.
Yeah,
I'm chunky at most, dude.
No, you're rarely chunky, but you do have a very unathletic frame. You built like
not true. I have a big ass, dude.
You're very broad, but very non-explosive. I can tell there's no explosive movements.
Please, that's all I have. That's all I am is explosive.
Man, I know you don't have explosive movements.
Are you serious? That's all I have.
You shit on your own ass today, dude. You're not an athlete.
That's explosive.
You shit all over yourself. That's why we had to wait.
Yeah, my bad about that. The podcast was delayed because I took a dump that it was a healthy one too. The dump itself wasn't bad. It just
wasn't
my
complete, and you
butthole
tried to
wasn't
you
totally
beheaded it.
complete. I think I might have been doing like too hard of a workout or something the day before, and must have shocked my digestive system.
You sent the turd to the guillotine too early.
Yeah, I did.
You guillotined the turd. They saw me peeking out of my window.
Some guy with headphones.
What the fuck, honey? Get inside.
That guy's probably like, I could fucking kill him. I could fucking kill him right now.
I was like, oh, fuck, the neighbors have a retarded guy. We're fucked. The neighbors are going to send that retarded oaf over and kill us.
Definitely the underrated Navy SEALs of the apocalypse, dude.
Just a pack of retarded dudes?
That's the fucking squad.
Imagine them ripping you up.
Oh,
They're like
dude,
chimps, dude. They're like
mauling
chimps.
you. They will
They go
maul
maul
you.
They go straight for the dick. They're exactly like chimps. They go for fingers, dicks, and eyes immediately.
I was just talking to
You ever-
Buddley how I don't
You
know
ever startle a retarded guy?
I
You
can't
startle
say
them, they instantly try to grab your penis.
like a reflex, like the rooting reflex for the nipple.
That's what they
right
go
the
for
dick.
in a fight.
Do they really? That's
Yeah, you
fucking
didn't know that?
awesome. No, I didn't know that. That's fucking
No, it's like a
tight.
fucking very primordial thing. And yes,
Well, dude, I was telling Butterly recently. I don't know why. Like, there's all this like jujitsu and shit. All you have to do is go for somebody's dick, dude. That's the fight end.
yeah, or just get a gun.
True. But I mean, dude, imagine just like all the fucking and just grab it.
Yeah,
getting,
like while
technique
someone's
with
got
it.
you in a choke. That's when Lewis tried to get me in a choke. I was blocked by the chair.
Yeah.
Dude, all you have to do is squeeze someone's dick. The choke comes undone.
I want to start keeping a taser on specifically for tasing people's birds. Just being like,
The family of 4 was saved thanks to the efforts of one firefighter, Shane Gillis. Shane, you fought this fire for 3 hours.
Yeah. It was pretty brutal up there.
Can you confirm this is you?
Yeah, that's this is.
We have an unnamed source claiming you may in fact be a white supremacist.
So I'm not a white. I just saved an entire family up there, and not that it matters at all, but those were Mexicans.
The family was in fact Guatemalan.
Well, I didn't go to college, so.
Are you saying on the record that all Hispanics look the same?
What's this? What are you doing?
Sorry. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. With Trump, to me, he's just a result of where we were politically.
He was a result.
He's a result. He's not the cause. And then to watch the way the left kicked and screamed the entire time he was in office, and they got their way. They got their way. And that's what bothers me, because there's a part of me that's always like, look, I'm glad he's gone so we don't have to fucking fight every single day. That was annoying. But then it's like, do I want to reward the side that fucking cried every day when they lost? Do we want to reward them with an actual result, which is they got their guy who happens to be dead?
Well, I guess
Like,
what I
I
think
don't
is
know.
the only way you get out of nightmare moments in history, which happen all the time.
Yeah.
They come and they go and they come and they go and they come and they go. It's just constant. And every time you think this is all over, like I used to tell my kids and people, around me that were really upset when Trump won, hey, that's how we felt when Reagan won. And, we got a lot of good after him and even some good out of him. And I like when people are afraid of, we're afraid of terrorism. I mean, that was all anybody cared about.
Yeah.
After 9/11. And I remember telling people, everybody was like, we're all going to get blown up. This is going to be the end. There's going to be many more 9/11s. And I go, that's what we thought about nuclear war. That's what we thought about. So these kind of things do happen cyclically. And I think that the only way you get out of them is by giving up on our side, your side. And I see people doing that. I see everybody doing that. I see it in the way what you do on stage. I see it in the way when you first, I remember this is the way I tell myself the story. You would go to the Comedy Cellar and you want to tell some jokes about your dad. And you'd say, my dad is a Fox News guy. And they all go, boo, because it's their place. It's New York City. And they have no shame just booing a guy.
Just booing my dad.
Boo! Boo! This is definitely the right move. Boo! And you would take it with your red Irish half retarded face, and you would just take it and get angry. But you'd swallow the anger and you'd continue talking about your dad. and it was hard. And you kept going to these, and you're not being Theo Vaughn playing in the South. You're in New York City. Nothing against Theo Vaughn, but you're here. And then one night you said they booed. You said, my dad's a Trump guy. I mean, he's a Fox News guy. And they said, boo. And you said, hey, all your dads are Fox News guys. And they went, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And you said, and guess what? You want your dad to be a Fox News guy. And you found this common ground with them. And the thing that SNL really fucked up by not having you on there, and by the way, you wouldn't have been able to do what you do on SNL.
Of course.
But if you could have been your version, the thing that you do that's great is that you make fun of Pennsylvania, Fox News, Trump world because they're your family and you love them and they're part of you, and yet you hate them. You want out. You're growing up. And so, but you know how you can only make fun of somebody.
I'm going back, dude.
You can only,
it's growing on
you
me.
can only make fun of someone if you love them, if there's love there and you know them. And, Seth, fucking Myers. And Trump, there's no fun. Their jokes are crafted, but I don't give a fuck.
And it's all like it's us versus those.
Yes, that's not fun. It's fun to watch a guy go, this is my dad. Listen, you want to know about, you want to know what's really flawed about a Fox News guy? Listen to the stories about my dad and unfortunately, you're going to like my dad.
Yeah.
You're going to like him. And that mix, that being able to go you fucker, but and I can't get, you and I probably disagree about almost everything, but I can't get your sound anywhere else. I can't get your sound of humanity anywhere else. So I think that all this time drove us apart, and then we got lonely. This is a human story. You want to get away from people that you think are hurting you, and then you miss them so much, and then you come back together, and we'll do it again. But I do believe. And again, I do think that, Trump he ran for president every election. People are like, where did this, he could have, the country decided it's time for Trump because we lost our minds.
Yeah.
But I remember he ran one year and he got a shot. He did a town hall, just one-on-one with some big Chris Matthews. And he said, well, what do you think of the Republican National, whatever? And Trump said, they're just retarded. And Chris Matthews was like, and I was like, did he just say retarded? Because they're just so retarded. And nobody took him seriously.
Yeah.
He ran every 4 years and it would just be like, stop it.
There's an interesting
thing. Give me the fucking break.
With Bannon.
But yes?
Bannon there's a YouTube video of Bannon doing an interview about Trump and finding Trump and he's taking a lot of credit, but the populist movement, which is Jackson, just being there's something here. We can do this. This guy has a...
Well, he failed them too, by the way. The thing is, Trump's magic was an absolute perfect narcissism. Like a crystal fucking diamond, just perfect, no flaws narcissism. And at an age where that was the country, everybody and people, something was invented under Trump, I feel, which is, or maybe it goes all the way back to everybody who's ever been a big crazy leader, is narcissism in the collective. That people are obsessed with one person and they can't hear anything against them and they don't give a shit what happens as long as the person wins. That's sort of, he came at a time where people were obsessed with personal attention, with feelings, and they just were in denial about what's going to happen next.
Again, he was a result.
Yes.
He was a result of social media. He was a result of how America is acting. And he was also a result of the left being complete fucking dickheads. And it was more fun to be I want to watch Trump win and watch these fucking people that openly hate me. I want to watch them cry when Hillary loses.
I understand
it was the same
that.
thing.
I understand that. And I felt in agony every minute that he was president, and I hated it. But I understand that. I understand why people dug him.
I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for him, but the night he won, I was doing an open mic and I was like, this is fun. I got to watch all the fucking alt comics literally cry.
Listen, when I was
happy.
I was on tour when he won, and I was in Dallas the night he won, or the night after, the first day of him being president. And I said, hey, guys, you know all this stuff about problem, because everybody was into problematic and writing think pieces about, you know, this and that. I was like, so this is what you did. Thank you.
Yeah, this is where it got us.
That was my feeling back then, was like, this is what's happened, is that there's no conversation going on anymore. Nobody's really defending liberal politics, and there isn't a real conservative running. It's just a shit show and a piece of shit one.
The right can just put out a guy that goes, aren't they fucking crazy, and do well because of how crazy the left is. Look, dude, here's what we need to focus on, and this has been my focus for the last 3 days, 4 days. I've been very autistic for Mexican cartels.
Yes, dude. How did we get through that whole episode without bringing up the cartel? Oh, you had to go through JFK.
I had to get JFK. But Mexican cartels, dude. This is what I've been up to. I have a book called El Narcos. Shit Rules. It's by Eoin Grillo.
It sounds sick.
El Narco, dude. Shit rules. Although I think it was written in like 2008, so it's going to leave out a lot of stuff like Chapo breaking out. Cool shit.
You already know all that anyway.
I already know all that, but I've been listening to that book, so I go to sleep every night to Mexican cartels.
Yeah.
While I've been awake, I've been playing a Narcos video game. I've been playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. Shit rules.
Damn.
Please give me night vision and a silenced assault rifle, breaking into houses. That's all I need.
That's pretty fun.
That's all I need.
Really? Where's all this?
It's the coolest shit in the world. This occurs in Bolivia. I believe that's where Dirty Deeds is from.
Really?
Or is he from Belize? Belize. All right.
Damn, he's from.
Just don't ruin the show.
He's from McAfee's. Which one?
Oh yeah,
McAfee
yeah.
Belize.
Yes.
That's sick.
McAfee went down and tried to ruin Dorian's.
He's a Belizean.
Just that's what happened. McAfee went down there and got a bunch of
Belizean.
Got a bunch of Dorians to work for him.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, sure. Yeah, great.
I need you to kill this guy's dog.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. So, I've been playing a Narcos video game while I sleep and drive. I'm listening to a book on Narcos, and then I rewatched Narcos Mexico.
I mean, dude,
pure Narcos.
How have you not killed somebody?
How have you not killed somebody? I've retained none of it.
Really?
It's crazy.
What are they up to?
I don't know. I just like the machismo and the music.
For sure.
And just mutilating and torturing your enemies.
Did you ever see the like the live leak version of Cartel video? There's like channels just dedicated to Cartel videos.
I was on those early, like while they were taking place.
Really?
Yes. The main board. The main board used to be all Cartel shit.
Yeah.
Well, it used to have a thread dedicated to Cartel shit. The main board was like pre-Reddit. Like this like I was on that shit.
True.
But yeah, I remember watching the guys get chainsawed, all that shit. You ever watch that one?
No.
It's the craziest shit you've ever seen.
This
It's
guy
two dudes
getting chainsawed.
sitting next to each other about to get chainsawed to death. I think it was by Los Zetas. The Zetas, dude.
Damn.
Los Zetas. Zetas fucking rule. But these two dudes sitting next to each other, they get chainsawed. The one dude, it goes through him like this, from like this shoulder like that. So the guy
pretty easily.
The guy's saying, "Oh yeah, it goes. It's a chainsaw. It literally just straight through him, cuts him like this, and then into the other guy's arm, who's sitting next to him. The guy doesn't even flinch. He's like, with the chainsaw into his arm. He's just like, like they're the hardest, craziest dudes on earth. And then they're like, all right, we gotta kill him with a knife and like hold it up and.
Yeah,
it's
I know
crazy.
Knives are a little harder than
knives are very gross. And then you see somebody like, like they make a pretty. I mean, it's terrible, and I don't know how I used to be able to watch that stuff. I can't at all anymore. But
that's tough, dude.
Listening to a British guy read it out loud before bed isn't that bad.
Kind of nice.
It's nice. I fall asleep to a nice British guy being like, "In Las Zetas, 40 bodies were littered across the street. What was going on in El Chapo's?" But no, Zetas, the Zetas were the Gulf Coast of Mexico. Mm-hmm. Dude, Mexico's nuts. I don't know if you know about Mexico.
I've been there.
They are nuts, dude.
Yeah.
As far as like their government, they had a one-party government forever. Vicente Fox, I think, was the first. I remember Fox. Mm-hmm. So that we were alive for that. That was like the first real Democrat.
Which they have a one
Democratic election. Yeah, they had one party. The IRF.
So they were just elections that like there's one political party.
Yeah, and then one guy lost to a guy, and they were like, "Oh, the computer's shut down. Sorry, that election doesn't count." Yeah,
Damn.
they got wild. And then there was like a huge earthquake in Mexico City, and the government like really fucked up. So then Democrats started, other parties started showing up. But
What do they have now?
it's a Democratic
Okay.
country. But
I'm saying, do they have a couple?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in 2008. That's when this book is.
I mean, the founding fathers explicitly stated they didn't want a true democracy a bunch of times, so they wrote all the documents.
What do you mean?
They didn't want the founding fathers of America. I'm talking about America now.
Yeah.
They didn't want a democracy at all.
Why not?
People were like, they were like, we're not gonna let poor people vote. That's stupid. They like said it a bunch of times. They're like, dude, that would be a disaster. You're ruining our democracy.
What an absolute disaster! You want every idiot to vote? No.
Yeah, they were very much against being like horrible. Everyone reveres them. They're like, oh, we're like, poor people suck and are dumb.
Yeah.
Apparently, they said that a bunch of times.
Yeah, but imagine poor people in the 1770. Can you imagine poor people?
Dude, just a poor person, no TV, no school. They're just poor and just like, dude, I mean,
I don't know why. They just lived in the woods.
Just dumb. Yeah, exactly.
Just a guy
dumb.
in the woods.
Weren't even dumb. I wouldn't even say dumb.
Yeah, feral.
You meet a guy and he'd be like,
yeah, just be a man in the woods, like Like, all right, we got to let him pick who is controlling this new republic. But all right.
Go ahead.
The Zetas are on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the Gulf. That's like the Gulf cartel. The Zetas started out as special forces, Mexican soldiers.
Nice.
That like splintered off, which is crazy because back then they only the police all get bought for the most part. It's easy to corrupt that. But the military was supposed to be like the guys that never did it.
Yeah.
But then Z1, I'm sure it's just Z1, but I'm listening to a British guy read this book, so it's Z1.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fucking jerk.
Probably Z1.
Who's Z1?
He was like the first special forces guy to flip, and then he recruited a bunch of other special forces and soldiers to be the first like paramilitary like hitmen for a cartel, and they just started getting. They fought the military.
And they started their own shit.
Yeah. And then the leader of that group got.
Fuck, that's got to be fun.
So the head of Z1 got killed. Because then the government was just like, all right, fuck it, gloves are off. We're just killing.
Yeah.
Like we can't try to do this traditionally where we'd arrest you because they're just breaking out and fight. So then it became a war. There was a drug war, and this is like 2002, 2003, and it's just fucking. I mean, it's crazy. And we taught them how to torture. Like they got training from the CIA on how to torture people, how to like what to do, how to do it. Jeez. There's like handbooks that the U.S. gave them on how to torture.
Pretty chill.
Sweet. We do rule.
Yeah. We know a couple things.
I'm starting to get a cough, dude. You gave me Corona.
I didn't give anybody anything. I got a rhino, dude.
No, it can't be you. It can't be your fault.
I got the paperwork.
Yeah.
It's like
so much realer.
Yeah, exactly.
I can get on a microphone and say
China's
someone
asshole.
should shoot Donald Trump in the head, and everyone's like, ha ha ha. If you go to Chinese and say,
well, that's because the president doesn't matter. If you found the dude in control and you're like, someone's got to take this person out, they'd be like, you would be dead. But yeah, true. It's much less. It's much less. It's very much less. Like, dude, so I was talking to my friend's brother, active troop. He's actually like a troop lawyer now. So he's like a lawyer for the Marines, and he does like rules of engagement kind of law, like which is so crazy now because what he was explaining to me was like the weaponry is so advanced that like so if you're flying in formation, you can be locked on. But it used to be like the rule was if like when people were flying by like with a scarf and shit, and they would like, open fire, you could fire back. But now like you can die in a second. So like if you know there's anti-aircraft stuff on the ground, it's like technically that could be engagement because you have to wait till the guy in front of you blows up till you can engage. So like he was like talking about all that, but he was saying he went to China because he was in Japan. He was like, it's very well known that you don't bring your cell phone over there because the government takes as soon as you enter China, they take your cell phone and strip all your data off. Wow. And then they take all your personal information because they want to know if like CIA 3-letter agency guys are there. So like if you don't match up to like all this, they breached our intelligence system, took like 80 million Americans' information because they're building a dossier to know if a foreign spy is in their thing. And that's what they were using their internet to do. So he's like, you bring a burner phone, you don't bring anything that has like any of your digital record because the first thing they do is steal all of your data as soon as you go in. And he was saying the Silicon Valley, like, so they get courted by the military a lot. The military will come shop and like, here's what we're looking for product wise. So, like, but the way it works is before you get funding, you got to show us how it works. And then, the American military in good faith will be like, cool, knock yourself out. We just have to make sure it works. So you're getting Chinese investors coming here and being like, show us the goods, and they're just like, thanks, and they leave and they steal the plans and reverse engineer it, and they're like,
China's asshole.
Asshole, dude. So like,
China is such asshole.
everyone's like, they're such fucking asshole because like they're.
Back to the Zetas, dude.
I mean, hit me with that, dude. I'm thinking about. I was just fantasizing about starting like an army with my boys, dude. Be like, you guys want to fucking start our own army?
We gotta be drenched.
Oh, yeah.
Los Aguas.
Damn, dude. So they just fully bucked the system and were like, let's go. Just
But the Sinaloans, dude. You gotta watch the Sinaloans. So this is what happened. The Sinaloans. That's like El Chapo.
Yeah.
That's the fucking guys you hear. That's fucking El Jefe de Jefe. Come on, bro.
That's fucking rules, dude.
Gallardo. El Jefe de Jefes.
Damn.
Gallardo.
So the
the
Zetas were just chilling. They were just doing their thing.
I have it. East Coast. Gulf Cartel. Sinaloans on the West Coast. Like Baja, all that. Although Baja is something different now. Sinaloa is a state on the West Coast of Mexico. You know how there's like that thing that sticks down Baja? Mexico.
Well, no, but yeah, I believe you. I almost lied and said yes. I'm trying to be
That's
very
all right.
honest. Yeah.
It's California. It's called Baja California. It's like that long
okay.
line that sticks down. The Sinaloa cartels were like the first, like, this guy named, I just said it, Gallardo. He, like, Gallardo, don't you dare make fun of, dude, he's the Jefe de Jefes.
I know, just, you know.
He linked all the plazas, dude. He linked all the fucking cartels to, sick. So they were selling weed.
Yeah.
And then the Colombians started shipping coke to the United States through Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And they were using the Bahamas for a while, but that got shut down. So then they had to use Mexico to ship all their cocaine in. Mexico wasn't really creating the cocaine.
Yeah.
They were just shipping it in. And the Colombians were like, we own these fucking idiots. Mexicans are dumb.
Mm-hmm.
We're the best. Nobody can say. And then Mexico was just like, all right, well, how about we kill you guys? Like Mexico was just like, all right, this is ours now.
Yeah.
And so then Mexico became huge, and it was under Gallardo. And then Chapo, dude. El Chapo rose up. But this is all Sinaloa. So it's all these dudes, they were considered like Hicks.
Mm-hmm.
They're like mountain people.
Just growing weed and shit.
Yeah, they were growing weed up there. Like, dude, these weed fields are so sick.
Yeah, they were putting in like that black fly.
Like huge weed
Did you ever hear about the black fly chemicals?
They got rid of sticks and stems.
What?
They were the ones who started
They
growing
did full
stuff.
sensimilla?
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, the seedless. They went like full seedless
They
weed.
created, so it was just female weed plants, and it had to be so far away from other weed, so it didn't cross-pollinate, that they had to go build their own weed fields, so like up in the mountains.
They claim they started that?
Yes.
No, they did. That goes back way long. I mean, maybe they started bringing that first stuff around, but
how long?
I mean, like there was like tie sticks in the 70s. You know,
this is
back
them?
then.
Yeah,
maybe they did. I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. How dare you?
I've just.
Pardon me, cartels. Perdóname.
Well, dude, it's like.
Mi compañero. Que bruto. Lo siento.
No, I just whenever you see like that brick weed, because they used to do like stuff that was like sprayed with like black fly chemicals.
Oh, well, that's what happened. So
Really?
then there was the war on drugs, and the Mexican government started where they were allowed to spray the fields with pesticides
that's
and
what
shit.
it was, yeah.
Or not pesticides, but shit that killed the fields. And then the cartels were like, fuck it, we're going to use them anyway.
Yeah.
So then they would ship poisonous weed to the United States, and that's when shit really got bad for them. But then they fucked over the Colombians and took coke and became huge. So it was all these West Coast hillbillies versus the fucking Gulf Coast. And then the Zetas. All right, here we go.
The Mexican government was just like, I'm going to turn your sensimilla into swag. And they're like, fuck it, we don't care, dude.
We're going to sell this swag. Your weed's not going to be so dank anymore. Your weed is not dank at all.
It's not even sticky at all. This stuff sucks, dude. Your pounds are going to have nothing but shake.
All right. So, Sinaloans are the guys. They're the fucking shit.
That's a good territory, too, that little stretch to California.
California, all that. But the real stretch ended up becoming the Gulf Coast because Dallas and Houston started blowing up, like becoming major cities over the last like 40 years. But the Zetas, so this guy, I forget his name, he has the Gulf Coast. He hires special forces. The head special forces guy gets killed. The leader gets captured. So then the Sinaloans are like, all right, they don't have leaders. It's time for us to move in on the Gulf Coast. That's when just a huge drug war erupts because all those special forces dudes are still there.
Yeah.
And they're like, we'll run this.
Yeah, like what the fuck.
And then all the Sinaloans, so El Chapo versus the fucking
so it's like
special forces. It's
like
the coolest shit.
Tactical shit versus like dudes with mustaches, basically.
Wild shit. And then all they do is torture and kill each other. And like,
damn.
the Zetas have hitmen that were like leaving messages. They like fucking keep sending these fucking bendejas, like all that, which turns out that just means pubes.
What?
Bendejas.
I thought it was an asshole.
Bendejas a pube.
It's just a pube.
I think it's bendejas.
Send these pubes.
Yeah.
I thought Vendejas was
It's
asshole.
like keep sending us pubes that we're gonna keep killing. I think it translates directly to pubes.
I don't think they don't have a 3-syllable word for pubes in Mexico, dude.
You'd be surprised.
Dude, Bendejas. Dude, please.
Yeah, we need to fact check that because one of the words means pubes.
It says pubis.
Yeah.
What? So Vendejas are pubes.
Yes.
I always thought I was an asshole. So damn, those motherfuckers were calling me pubes. I was like, yeah, I am an asshole. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Fucking, you're a pube.
Yeah, I'm just an asshole, man.
You fucking pube. Yeah, I was like a dishwasher.
Yeah, like little fucking pubes.
Yeah, they've been Vendeja, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I am kind of a fucking asshole. So,
anyway, that's what's going on.
Who's winning right now? Who's like currently
right
killing?
now? No, again, I'm back in 08. I've been looking at it. I think the Sinaloans are still doing work.
Yeah.
MS-13 started getting brought down.
Swag.
MS-13 was from L.A.
Trump
and El Salvador.
Saved us from them.
They did. And you know what's funny? I looked at this is how fucking gay our country is.
Yeah.
I looked at MS-13's Wikipedia page, and at the bottom of the paragraph, they're like, even though they count for less than 1% of the murders in this country, Republicans are acting like that, and it's like these are the worst people on earth.
Yeah.
Like just because the Republicans definitely exaggerate that it's like a menace that we have to worry about, doesn't mean you should include that in the article about literally people that torture and murder.
Yeah, for sure.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Like, and the Republicans are exaggerating about how bad it is. It's like, no, leave that part out.
Well, that was Trump's fatal flaw, because I think now that's what politics have evolved into. It's like you got to just come up with the spookiest tale, dude.
Spooky dudes, dude. MS-13 is very spooky.
Turned out Trump went down. He doubled down hard on Mexicans. Dude. He came up with spooky tales about Mexicans. Everyone's like, "Ooh, that sounds pretty spooky." I might vote for this guy. And Biden was like, "How do you feel about global pandemic?" And everyone's like,
"Oh, that's way
fucking
scarier.
way spookier." And Trump's like, "Come on, guys, Mexicans
are so
watch
scary.
Breaking Bad season 3. Guys, they fucking head on a turtle. Come on,
yeah,
they're in your high schools.
Mexicans are in your high schools.
Remember they said MS-13 was recruiting in high schools in Texas.
Yeah.
Your sweet white boy's gonna join MS-13.
He's gonna get a face tattoo. He's gonna just look like Post Malone. Is that what you want? Los Malones, Los Post Malones.
Dude, I every time they said suburbs during the debates made me so happy. They're like, the suburbs. And
Nobody knows the suburbs
Trump would be
better
like,
than
you don't
me.
even know the suburbs.
The only time you've been in the
It's
suburbs
like,
is when you get lost.
I was in Erie for 10 years.
It's getting great reviews.
No, right?
It'll probably get good reviews, but not a good audience score.
Okay.
That's how those typically work.
Well, yeah, I've talked about it before, where they're redoing the like the statistics, like the ethnic statistics in America, and it's getting to be like 50% white, 50% Latino, Black, Asians, blah blah blah. So they're like, I guess, but I don't know, dude. I feel like that shit's got to be just weird, like constantly.
Yeah.
It's like Braveheart Part 27. It's like, all right, dude, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they get. I don't know who, like, how many people still get stoked on it, or if they're like, dude, this is just weird.
I don't know.
I mean, if I was black, I'd be watching that shit like, fuck yeah. I'd be so.
Maybe. I mean, you're
ruthless.
still, it's good. And it's interesting. I like the way The Watchmen does, like, it's like a revisionist history.
Of course.
Where, like, somehow, I think something that happens, at least in the movie, was like the Nazis won or something.
Yeah.
And then the United States is still run by Nixon. Like, he never left.
Okay.
And we won Vietnam. Now it's a state. Oh, it's kind of cool.
That's pretty neat. So that's part of the Watchmen world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also weird too to like go fishing around for like negative events in history and then spin like the whole yarn from that. It's kind of like, I don't know. If you did that with like anybody else,
yeah,
it'd be tough.
And then
start a movie with like something like horrible. So like Jesse Jackson calling for like the death of Jews in New York. And I'm like, what does that have to do with it? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Did you ever see that?
Hymietown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sick.
The kid got killed and he was like, they're selling this jewelry and they're going to Israel. Everyone's like, yeah, dude, let's go.
I think he was running for president at the time.
Yeah. Wait, was that Jesse Jackson or was that no, it was Al Sharpton, I think. Al Sharpton went buck.
I think it was Jesse Jackson.
Was it?
I could be wrong. One of them was
Sharpton went ham on the Jews before.
One of them was running for president and called it Hymietown.
Though that was different.
Yeah.
So Jesse Jackson did that, and everyone's like, huh?
Yeah.
Al Sharpton, there was a kid got killed way back, like, I think maybe early. A kid got killed, and or somebody got killed down there. I think like it was like the jewelry stores, and someone ended up getting shot or killed somehow. And there was like the Jewish shop owner was just like, shot someone. I was like, oh fuck, and everyone started coming out like, what the fuck, what's going on? Somehow Sharpton made it down there and started being like, and these jewelry stores go back to Israel. They're here. Blah, 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 blah. And dude, he's on fucking NBC.
Yeah.
He was like kind of calling for that, like the black people to like just start killing Jews. And then he kind of mini Hitlered. And then it was like, oh yeah, my bad.
Chill.
He went hard in the paint.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn,
like
I gotta see
apparently
that.
the
That's probably
transcripts are
hilarious.
like wild. I was listening to my Glenn Lowry show. And he brings up the fucking Al Sharpton thing, and he was like, "How the fuck is this dude on TV?" He's like, "This shit was nuts when he went and did that." Look it up. I could be getting my signals crossed, but I'm pretty sure that happened with the Sharp man.
I hear you.
He came in, pretty much was like, "Let's fuck these Jews up."
Chill.
That's what he.
Oh yeah, I would say.
I think he'll sell out any club. Like I think he crushes.
I bet.
I think Gary Owen crushes.
But he slams, dude.
I think Gary Owen rules, dude.
He might. I mean, dude, the fact that he's fucking Hennessy and fucking
the Hennessy and Black and Mild comment.
That's just him, bro.
Whoa.
That's just him. What are you talking about? Anytime I watch a rap battle, dude, I fucking for sure.
I mean, I need to publicly state, like, yo, I'm gonna need some Hennessy and Black and Mild for this Jeezy versus.
So I'm saying, but he's arranged his own personal reality in a way where he's just like, yeah, dude, nothing weird about this. This is just me. It's just like, how did he get?
I mean, yeah, there's certain guys like Chet Hanks could pull that off. If Chet Hanks tweeted that, I'd be like, hilarious, sweet.
True.
He believes that.
Yeah.
I think he's 100% in on this.
True, you can't waver. Dude,
Yeah.
Brittany was telling me she was listening to the radio, and there was a commercial, and it was on like Power 99 or something. And it was like, come on, y'all, the vaccine's almost here, and we need to stand up for our community. Sign up to get to get literally like test, like to have it like tested. And I was like, she was like, dude, it was like, what the fuck, dude? It's like, damn, that sounds like that's fucked up. They're going on like Power 99, like, come on, man, stand up for your community and get that first round of vaccines, y'all. Come on, and we can lead the change. It's like, dude, fucking Tuskegee money,
Yeah, I
bro?
was just gonna say.
Yeah, it's like, dude, how about you pick somebody else for that? Hey, y'all, come on. You know how it goes when we do fucking.
You know when America wants to experiment on drugs, it's time for us to step up.
On the shamelessly on the radio, dude. It's like they're
Man.
trying to stick people with a lot of people are like, I'm not taking these things. But I also talked to one of my other boys, and he was saying, I was like, you get taking this vaccine? He was like, I'm gonna take it, bro. I was like, seriously? He was like, dude. I was like, they rushed the fucking thing to market. He was like, that's because Trump was in office, dude, and he got it done in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, the Democrats would have taken 5 years for that shit. I'm like, damn, they got you too on this thing. Like,
I
fuck,
mean,
man.
look, they might have me.
You think you're gonna take it?
I probably won't. I've never taken a vaccine. Well,
you haven't
since I was a young boy, since I was a young warthog.
Yeah. I'm nervous about it, dude. I don't know what the fuck's in it. It got here.
I might have got a flu shot once.
I had to get one.
I feel like I got one.
Before I had Maya, they were like, you got to get a flu shot.
You got one?
100%. 100%. But
yeah, you got one? I know one of us is a vaxxer. I know one of us ain't.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting the COVID one, and I'm not letting my daughter get the COVID one either. Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, I fucking had to do it.
You vax out, boy? You a vax, boy. That's all right.
I'm more the weather guy here.
Weather and vax.
Dude,
Two
you
things
definitely
Matt
have more
loves. Vaxes and the weather.
You love fucking vaxes, dude. Just doing it for my daughter, dude.
You got vax. Yeah, that's how they trick. They find out what
That's
you love
what they do.
and they
It's
use it
family
against
pressure,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Dude, like, try to go into a pediatrician and be like, I'm good on that one. They're going to be like, get the fuck out of my office. But they're going to, I think they're going to require the COVID vax.
I think for a lot of things.
For what?
I think they're going to require it for like work and things like that.
The vaccine?
Yes.
Dude, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I think businesses are going to require that.
Like,
and then they're going to be like, well, it's a private business. They can have whatever they want.
There's going to be a bunch of doctors that pop up that just hit people with a, you can go and be like, just give me the COVID paperwork. I used to do Napoleon Dynamite with an action figure on a stick.
You would do that?
Yeah.
And then when you saw it in Napoleon Dynamite, were you like, "Oh shit"?
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh shit.
I didn't know it. I thought I came up with that.
No, apparently, it's a
I would have thought you came up with that if I watched you do that,
dude. It's pretty sick. But yeah, man, it was the bus was fucking lit, dude. Do you know anyone who got pussy on the bus?
What type of pussy are we talking here? Fingering on the bus. I'm going blank on it.
Sucking tits.
I don't know. I don't know if I do.
I don't know. See, that's the problem. I don't know if I did. That's how like rock and roll my bus days were. I just know people around me got pussy on the bus. I could have. I don't know. I don't think I did. I don't actually. No, I'm gonna say I don't think I got pussy on. I think I
smooched on the bus after a field trip to the zoo.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was big time. Getting hard now.
Yeah, man. Touching a pussy on the bus is like
no smooch.
I'm the same.
Please.
I think I touched pussy on the bus. I'm not gonna pussy lie.
That sounds like a pussy lie. That sounds like something you would remember. I remember a kiss.
I could be stealing pussy stories from my cousin.
You're stealing pussy.
My cousin definitely touched pussy on the bus. I'm not gonna.
Does he get like discounts at Annie Ann's now? You're stealing pussy, Valor.
I don't know. First time I touched pussy, I was at the farmer's market.
An actual dude that fingered pussy is gonna approach you with a cell phone.
True.
Like, did you finger pussy on the bus, dude? You're like, yeah. He's gonna be like, what was it like? You're like, well, I was 19. No. He'd be like, nobody was fingering pussies on the bus that year.
What bus? Bus 3? No one got pussy on bus 3.
Dude, they nail Australians. Australians always steal Valor.
They gotta let them do it, dude.
Let the boys do it. They're at the mall in full regalia. And you have the audacity to approach an Australian and be like, you didn't serve.
Yeah,
Let the boys have fun.
Yeah, dude, for real.
I'm tired. Any Stolen Valor compilation is always an Australian.
They should be drafted.
Draft the autistics. Yeah. The autistics.
They'd be great, dude. I mean, just for, just like some Rudy action.
Yeah, when you're up, you got ISIS on the run, send them in, get a sack.
Yeah, dude, send them in.
Look, we're winning, dude. Why don't you, here, take a shot. Take a shot here. Okay.
Press this button. I mean, dude, you're talking about drone strikes. That would be crazy.
Get some of those boys on the sticks.
Dude, the last thing you'd hear would just be like, who lives in a barnacle? You'd be like, what the rap?
Yeah, that'd be their fortunate son. Be a drone playing SpongeBob. I suppose you have to die then. These are the rules. Sorry, you're actually dead now.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. I fucking forgot. I saw that. What the fuck happened to you? We're looking good this year, and we got taken out by N.I.U, bro.
N.I.U. The Huskies?
Did you cry?
No, but I was I had a show that night in Atlanta, and Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois at home this week, and worst loss in, I mean,
program history, mate.
It's up there. It's one of the worst.
What was the score?
Up there. They lost by 2. They lost by a field goal.
Hey, fucking
Northern Illinois?
Northern Illinois, bro.
The Huskies.
That's a MAC school that came into South Bend and beat Notre Dame in the home opener. I mean, it's a program crushing loss.
Felt good for the coach. Dude was fucking crying. Like, dude,
it was nice. That was nice.
Yeah, he's real pumped for his guys.
But I had a show that night, and I just leave as soon as the game ended. I literally sat on the edge of my hotel, held my hotel bed dressed, waiting to go to the show. The car was downstairs. I was like, hold on, I'm not leaving yet. I got to watch this game. Field goal goes in. I go, all right, fine, let's go to the show. I had to.
Then you got to do arena.
My lady was with me. My lady was with me, and I had to pretend I wasn't. I was trying so hard not to spaz.
Yeah, his eyes gazing off the distance.
I was dead silent. It was like I had a 45-minute drive to the arena. I was silent the entire ride. I sat shotgun in the car.
Obviously. I saw that and I wanted to text you. I was like, God damn, that's fucking insane.
I haven't played NCAA since. College football's dead to me right now.
Why not us?
Why can't we get one? And then we get one, and then we get one against Texas A&M. And what do I get? Northern Illinois next week.
That sucks so bad.
And I was talking shit to people after the A&M win.
Were you actually?
Yeah, I was going, yeah, well, you guys said Notre Dame sucked.
Yeah.
Suck my dick, dude.
Pretty good this year.
Pretty good. Suck my dick. Then here comes
that might be
Illinois.
Good for their season, though. That might be one of those things.
Could it be worse for their season?
I hear you. There's no offense. This is a nice girlfriend take you're giving me. No offense.
This could
I know you're
absolutely
just being a
take them
supportive
apart.
friend. I know you're being supportive. This could set the program back 5 years. This literally could mean my dad never gets to see a championship.
1L?
This type of loss.
You should just start. You should group text all of them.
Fire the entire. Everything has to start over.
Oh God! I thought they could all bond together under like a deep personal low
No,
point.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Florida Gators did that.
Deep inside, I believe that is what's going to happen.
I hear you. But you're thinking about the nuts and bolts of the regime. You think about the nuts and bolts of the regime.
It was a disastrous loss. It affected my mood on Saturday in the show. I had to address it pretty early in the show. I say, guys, and they're all Georgia fans, so they're all going, damn. The whole arena was barking at me.
You're a bit of a mother hen, bro.
What do you mean?
The dogs are just kind of gravitating towards you.
Maybe I am.
I never see your soft side.
What?
I never see it.
What are you talking about?
He's a lover of animals, dude.
Sweet
He's a lover of
Steve.
animals and all creatures.
Francis of Assisi.
Yeah, especially you, bro. They're talking about fucking killing the cats. What would you do if a Haitian got Tybalt?
That'd be a problem.
Who's killing the cats?
The Haitians.
Some of the Haitians killed a cat, but it wasn't a Haitian that ate that cat.
That lady?
Yeah, that was just a lady on fucking bath salts.
Yeah, I was dying. The fucking one girl's like, that's not a Haitian. That's just a black lady. We don't care about race. It's like, that's technically not that type of black person.
Well,
yeah, she was saying it was, yeah, I mean, right now.
I was watching the Kevin Spacey Unmasked last night.
How was that?
Fine, other than the worst thing he did was he jacked off during Saving Private Ryan. So it's the same thing over and over again. It's the same story. He goes, he meets a dude, and he's clearly just trying to fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
And every dude is like a Hollywood guy, like a desperate Hollywood actor that's like, this is my big chance. He wants to be my friend.
I've just got a new best friend.
He chose me to be friends with for no reason.
Yeah.
Well,
dude,
there's
they're
a reason.
Yeah, I know, but that's their mind. They're like, he just could see it in me.
Yeah.
It's like he's never seen you act. You're at a bar.
Right. I had come to terms with, okay, I'm willing to do something uncomfortable to get something out of it.
He's wearing leather pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one guy was like, he saw me at the Golden Globes. I was just standing there, and Kevin Spacey walked up and was like, "Who are you?"
First thing he says to me is, "Who are you?" I said, "Oh, I'm Travis Wade." He looks at me, he's like, "There's a party tonight, and I would love to come as my guest." Are you sure people are coming? He goes, "Yeah, people come in, they come out, I'll let them in, and the party gets going as the night goes on, and sit.
It's like, obviously he's trying to fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? Oh, he's like, there's a party at my house. So they go back to his house. He like makes out with them. There's no one else there.
Yeah.
And then,
he was like, people just come and go. It's that kind of party.
Yeah, that one. I think that actually might have been a different guy than the Saving Private Ryan guy.
That's
He
a.
got him in the home theater. He got the Saving Private Ryan guy. They were at a house party, and he was like, "We should go check out this home theater." The guy was like, "Okay." It's like, bro, you know what that is.
He's watching movies. They're both cinephiles, dude.
They are cinephiles.
All of a sudden, there's some activity happening next to me, and kind of glance over, and Kevin's just pleasuring himself.
He grabbed one guy's dick on the set of fucking House of Cards.
Just honked him between shots.
We do this little U-turn, and then we're on the other side of the set, and it's just me and him. I leaned in because he was saying something to me, and then I felt something tickle me just right below my zipper, and I was like, "What?" I look down, and I see it's his finger. Yeah, no, his hand touched my penis.
We had a lot of fun together. When he left the show, we were emailing to each other. In fact, in one of our flirty emails, which we had, I asked him to send me, he was talking about working out, he was getting buff, and I said, "Oh, send me a picture." And he sent me a couple pictures that were naked and provocative.
We've got them.
We were watching it last night. I was like, dude, I'm ruined. I've honked everyone. There's going to be Shane Gillis on mask where like, Gervin's crying. Like, he grabbed my penis. He told me it's what guys do for fun.
There's intent though.
True.
Shane's hand touched my hot dog. I was honked. He honked my penis.
Touch my penis, it's nice. Touch my penis, it's nice.
I've been waiting for a sweet treat like your butt.
This is not the chat I get with my wife.
And you have to use a double-sided dildo with guard dog. You guys have to go butt to butt.
You'd be sitting there minding your own business and you suddenly hear hot dog and your PP was grabbed. He did this to everyone. Even his friends and podcast guests. He can't get away with it anymore.
He's a genius. He's like,
bro.
Yay. He's my little yay. He's my little Yeezy. Maddie. We tickle and have fun.
Am I the boy that you've brought to this house?
We might.
We came here to admire you.
I did bring a sex slave from Oceania. Hot dog. There's a guy, the one guy he goes out with, he's like, let's go hang out. So they're walking around, they go to a movie theater. The guy had just worked on Saving Private Ryan. And he was like, oh, this is your movie, let's go watch it. So they're sitting in the theater, and it's the opening scene, it's D-Day. And the guy said he looked over, and Kevin Spacey was jacking off.
To D-Day.
To D-Day.
Yeah.
to Saving Private Ryan's D-Day.
Right. Just headshot, explosion.
Like, there's no way that this is happening, that this guy is rubbing one out during the invasion of Normandy.
Just trying to see if he was trying to take his temperature.
D-Day.
The afternoon.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can trick guys that easily, it just goes to show that the women never stood a chance.
To be fair to Spacey, the possibility of getting head during that D-Day scene is immense. Dude.
Iconic.
It'd be crazy.
It would outweigh all of his Oscars. It would be the biggest accomplishment. I made a straight guy suck my dick during D-Day.
He says that at his Hollywood Walk of Fame speech. Of all my accolades.
He should have put his cock in the hand star.
Yeah, true.
Fell forward and put his dick in.
Or it's just 9 fingers and then 1 dick imprint. Guess which one is fake.
Kevin Spacey, he's back. He's just like back doing his thing now. Why do they do the behind the actor studio now?
I don't think they. No. That wasn't.
That was
behind the
stock
actor.
footage. He just did an interview now, didn't he?
He came out after 3 years of silence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the interview was. I think for some reason I heard.
No, this was interviewing the victims. Just dudes who got honked over the last 25 years.
What?
Honked,
a lot of dudes got
honked. It was a honkumentary?
It was an absolute honkumentary.
He likes flipping servicemen. That's his ultimate fetish because his dad was a Nazi and like diddle him like while dressed in SS gear.
What?
So his dad was a big time Nazi.
Yeah. And his like brother now dresses like
exactly. He had a Nazi dad.
Jerking off the D-Day makes a little more sense now.
True.
Yeah.
He was like, "These defeat these motherfuckers."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He just did an interview himself, though. I'm pretty sure.
I think he did. No, he did one with Tucker Carlson. That was nuts, dude.
Recently?
Yeah.
And Merry Christmas to you too.
He did a Tucker one where he broke the fourth wall again and did that House of Cards thing.
No, he did it again.
Yeah, he did it during the interview with Tucker.
So does that mean this is like an episode or is it real?
Well, it's probably a little of both. I mean, Tucker, what's true, what's false? What's life, what's art? What's real, what's performance? I love it when these things intersect because then it gets interesting.
It was very weird.
What Tucker says.
Tucker's like,
whoa, all right.
Have you ever had a Zin, Kevin Spacey?
Fair. So,
but
it is funny to get just by your own devices to rationalize being in Kevin Spacey's basement, being like, yeah, man, I'm a phenomenal. That one commercial he saw me in,
and he never saw any of these guys in anything. And they were like, this could be my entire career. I have to do this. The one guy was like, I'm not gay. I sucked his dick for like 10 seconds. And then I was like, this is not me.
And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to try to give him head and see if that works. There was zero attraction or interest in me being sexual. I mean,
It felt like I was something that I had to do to get to where I wanted to go. I think that lasted about 5 to 10 seconds. I kind of just gagged. And that's when it really hit me, like, there was no quid pro quo. He was never offering me anything. It was almost like I got to be in the graces of his company, and that's your gift for letting me come all over myself next to you.
And he barfed.
He barfed. 10 seconds, dude. Yeah. That's kind of fucked up. He sucked him for 10 seconds. If I was on the jury, I'd be
Spaceman finished it off, don't worry. The Spaceman jacked off and then drove around with him for like 3 more hours.
3 hours, just covered in cum.
He wanted to keep driving around and, like, talk to me for 3 hours with, like, cum-stained pants.
What a high crime. I would have stood up in the jury and be like, you sucked him for 10 seconds and stop? Be like, guys, I would give an impassioned speech. I would give an impassioned speech. Like, what's really wrong? What's the greatest wrong here?
Yeah.
True. You should be on trial.
10-second suck will give a man a heart attack.
Yeah, you're guilty of blue ballery. Dude, he like ran this like very famous theater in London, and he would have these like intensives where he would just round up like 60 of the most like supple dudes and be like, I'm your teacher. Come.
It's really great because we're front row right now and we can touch them if we wanted to. Anybody, don't be shy.
And he would just like sit next to him and like rub their backs and be like, you need to tap into something deeper. And then invariably, you know, most of them.
You tap in.
Yeah. But every one of them was like, I've been training my whole life for this moment to be near Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's like, meet me upstairs. And he's just got his fucking throbbing cock in his hand. Yeah.
Apparently, you've never seen Saving Private Ryan.
No, I haven't.
So why is he saying this?
I mean, my last question, did he get paid for telling this story? I don't know. What I do know is that he claimed that this incident at the movies happened in 1998. I have an email from him in 2011. I have an email from him in 2013.
Thank you.
Just vote. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming, and it's like,
yes,
it's pretty understandable, dude.
Dude, by the time the Civil War does erupt in America, just the fats,
dude,
fats, fats
charge.
with machine guns.
It'll be a charge. It'll be the first time in a battle everyone stops a quarter of the way, and they're like, charge. It'll be like moving Roman
casualty
legions.
rates on just crossing the battlefield. It's crazy. We lost an entire brigade, sir.
World War
Why?
Dude, World War III, I'm just the fattest, dude.
Oh,
I'm just mobility scooters coming across the plains.
It's gonna be a battle, dude.
It'll be Star Wars.
Lasers. Dudes on fucking scooters. Evaporating.
It'll be Star Wars. It'll be fat dudes and their robots fucking attacking each other.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
I don't like it. I don't like where this country's headed.
It's a problem of personal agency. They're putting out like, it's not your fault. You had no control. You can't help it. Everything's set in stone. I'm going like, God damn, that's so fucking dismal and bleak.
Yeah.
That's the best part of being a human being. We're the only animals that can like hijack our own biology and fucking get in there and reflect. And they're being like, no, that's not really a thing. You're predisposed to just fucking eating these snacks.
Yeah, I mean the snacks are good.
The snacks are good.
They made snacks,
dude. I was telling the mayor up here. I have more and more empathy now or sympathy for like, we're listening to Hunter Biden book, him talking about just like abusing bottles of alcohol.
Yeah.
Every day that passes, I go, I can see why alcohol gets you. Every day that every day that passes, I'm like,
all rules, dude. But yeah, you can't be drinking bottles of vodka in your garage.
But I get it, dude. I get it because what they did was fucked up when they tricked people with the 1 or 2 drinks a day are not only safe but better for you. That is tricky, dude, because you can have 2 drinks and it's like,
yeah, you can not drink.
I know that's
pretty good for you,
for sure. But they were like, well, they did a study saying,
but then what? Then what? What do you want to live forever? Come on, man.
Well, the arguments of that are, if you drink, you tend to be around people more, and being around people actually extends your life. So people were like, yeah, I should totally have fucking 3 glasses.
You drink a lot and you're around the worst people.
And one of them stabs you and shortens your life.
You're getting stabbed.
Yeah, I was, because it is, dude, it's very funny because you can be like, I can have 3 beers every day.
Yeah.
And it instantly is. It's like your whole afternoon morphs and you go,
This is great.
Shit's good.
Every single time.
Hey, I don't have to pay those bills. Fuck them. I'll do it tomorrow. And you wake up.
Dude, it's a strong, I'm like between the cell phone of just giving you can lose 3 hours in a day.
When I was home, I went to my parents' house on Sunday or Monday. I stayed on the phone. I was on my phone for a day.
Awesome.
No, it sucked. Dude. I had like a freak out. It was crazy.
You start feeling sick.
Yeah.
Start feeling very sick.
Open an app, close it, open it again.
No.
Go on the like messages on Instagram, close Instagram, open just regular Instagram. Like it was nuts.
I watched a dude do that when I was flying. I was looking over his seat. That was after the Travis Scott incident. And he was coming from, what's it called? What's this thing called? The Astroworld. He was all Astroworlded out. And he was like on the phone, like talking about Astroworld the whole time. And it was kind of funny. So he was like, if you're not there, you don't understand what he was like speaking up on behalf of Astroworld.
He was defending Astroworld.
He was defending Astroworld the day after.
He was tired of all the hit pieces.
Dude, he literally, did I watch him going Facebook, email, Instagram. And I was like, what a weirdo. I catch myself doing that too.
I do it all the time.
I just go, dude, and you're going, I have to stop and ask myself, like, what is your goal right now with your phone? And what are you looking for? And I go, I don't know. And you just fucking, dude, it's fucking bad. But you toss in, you have the cell phone, you're checked out. Toss in the
Where's my
Ozempic.
cell phone? I want to look at it.
I know, dude. It's fucking.
I want to look at reels.
There's probably something new on there you haven't
Probably
seen.
a fun dog video dancing.
Dude, I get into it because I go, I got to see the news. There might be something worthwhile.
There might be something for me to, I need to know what's going on in the news.
And next thing I'm scrolling Instagram ads being like, why is it on my feed? And I go, where the fuck am I? My gosh.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah, Gardini hot mic'd us.
And
hot
I had to put on the Versace, dude.
Dude, how could you wear anything else?
I'll be honest, man. I bought this as a bit before the UFC fight.
Yeah.
I felt like a fucking moron
the whole time?
All night.
I saw the picture. I said, that looks so good on you.
I mean, now you see it in person. How's it look, dude?
Great. I think that shirt looks great on you. I think you should wear nothing but Versace. How do you pronounce it?
Versace.
Versace? No.
Sitting there drinking a beer, looking like a fucking idiot. And people were, because we were sitting, Rogan gave me the CT sit, like, so I'm right there on the cage, and people are sometimes against where I'm sitting, getting the shit beat out of them. At the beginning, there was a guy looking at me. He was like, a guy was on his back. And he wasn't
distracted.
He's not thinking about me. He's he's thinking about what he's doing, but his eyes were just locked on me while he was getting like strangled against the cage. And I'm just sitting there like, and I thought of that scene in Apocalypto where the guy's about to get his heart ripped out and he looks up and just sees a fat kid dressed. He looks up and sees that fat baby just like. I felt like the fat baby from Apocalypto the entire time.
They should have one guy who has nothing to do with the fight who just comes up to you and just fucking squeezes you after you win.
Oh, just let one guy into the ring?
A professional hugger.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the fight.
I know some guys that are pretty good at that.
Really?
There's a whole community of them. Down syndrome guys. You get those boys hugging in the ring after you get 10 of them in there. It's like, baby, we done it.
Damn, like balloons at the end of a concert.
Just release them, dude. 1,000 of them. Donald Trump.
True. I forgot
that was
about
pretty
that.
sick.
What was his whole vibe?
His vibe was just complimenting every single person that came up to him with no knowledge of who they were. He would just say, "You're doing great. You look great. Wow, you look great.
You're doing great. You look great." I walked in. I said, "Wow, this guy looks great."
That was it. That's all he said. I didn't have time. I got pushed by Secret Service. I was sitting with Jamie, and Jamie was like, "Dude, you got to get a picture. You got to get a picture." I was like, "I can't, dude. I can't walk over there and get embarrassed, like standing in line, like, please."
Yeah.
And of course, that's exactly what happened the first attempt.
What?
Yeah, I had to sit back down, and everyone was like, "Nice shirt."
Wait, how'd you try to?
Because he was like to the left of the cage. I was on this side, and I was trying to weasel my way in there, but he's surrounded by Secret Service.
Damn, how hard was the shove? How hard was the shove?
Not hard, but it was enough. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
The guy came over, was like, you definitely can't be holding a beer.
So you get Secret Service for life?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
Yeah. The Secret Service started to. They're like, all right, dude, we'll get you.
Oh, that's
We're
cool.
gonna get it done. We'll find the exact perfect time.
That's
and
cool.
finally, they're like, all right, go. Now's your chance. You got to go. I was like, all right, this is it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And Jamie was like, you got to go.
You had to go.
And then finally Rogan turned around and was like, fucking, you got to go, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Got a quick pick. Got the fuck out of there.
And he just said he's complimenting you.
Yeah, he just said, you look great. How's everybody?
That's awesome.
No idea.
My mom's doing good.
My mom and dad are at home. Yeah, getting strangled in front of Donald Trump has to blow, dude. In the ring, someone's got you by the neck, and you're just looking around, and you see him just like... Yeah. Oh, this was funny. At one point, Jamie noted it. We saw him. He was standing talking to Dana, and then Dana sat down. They were both standing next to each other, and he was talking but not looking at him. So then when Dana sat down, he was still talking, and he caught himself mid-sentence talking to no one. And it was very funny to see Donald Trump like, wow, look at like he realized no one was listening. Yeah.
It was like he's on the phone.
Yeah, you had to see him uncomfortably be like,
oh.
Yeah.
Probably never forget it either.
No, he'll be like, in his head, he's like, Dana's dead. I'm going to try to ruin him now.
I pulled my support for the UFC. Yeah, UFC's illegal in New York.
Yeah.
Dog, 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 dog.
So I'm driving. Dude, I forgot I used to... Dude, so I would drive the beer delivery van. I passed the art museum. Dude, I forgot what a secret fucking Bruce I was. I have like secret Bruce Springsteen vibes. That I used to do this all the time. Like when I drove the beer van one time, like I was cutting through the art museum, and I remember being in college, going into the art museum to deliver beer, and all my classmates were in this like art class looking at like paintings. I remember I took such a perverse pleasure in like going through and being like, yeah, I'm just over here trying to make it ends meet.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing over here? I'm at my job right now.
Yeah.
I used to love that, dude.
I know that's you.
I used to fucking love.
Of course you love that.
Dude, I didn't realize how like seriously dude.
Yes.
I remember
it's like your favorite thing.
I saw a girl there and was
it's
like,
easily your favorite thing.
Dude,
I'm just a humble worker. Nothing was handed to me.
I remember seeing a girl and just being totally delighted to. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I gotta get this beer down to the center.
Just delivering things.
Delivering this beer. What are you guys looking at?
Oh man,
I don't understand this stuff.
Don't take this for granted, honey. You gotta learn.
Hey guys,
stay in school, honey. Oh, it must be nice to study things like this. It's beautiful paintings.
Where do I get this Miller Lite too?
Or you could do the old fucking Goodwill Hunting. You'd be like, oh, Caravaggio, beautiful painter. Anyway, I have to get better.
Dude, then one time I was coming home from work. I was in like one of those full like head to toe jumpsuits. And I saw
a good feeling wearing those. You know what
good,
hurt my feelings? When I worked in a factory, I wore a big jumpsuit like that.
Yeah.
And all the guys called me Charlie Weiss.
Why they called you
a
Charlie
big
Weiss?
fat guy.
That's fucked up.
No, they knew I liked Notre Dame, and they were all dumb Penn State white trash.
That stinks.
And a guy called me Charlie Weiss while I was wearing one of those jumpsuits.
Dude, I saw one of the that's mean of them.
Yeah, it stuck with me.
I was coming home in one of those like snowman suits, and I was covered in just soot, and I saw some comedians at one time, and I took a break from comedy. Like, oh, what's up, Matt? And I was like, hey guys, I wish I could be doing a comedy with you guys, but you know,
gotta make ends meet.
I feel like waking up in the middle of the night and there's like so many thoughts in my head.
Yeah.
Just Brucing out. Dude.
You are Bruce. You're secret
Love
Bruce.
Brucing, dude.
I'm surprised you didn't. Did you park the car to show them you were in the jumpsuit while they were
No,
walking
dude,
out?
I just happened upon them. Although I wouldn't put that past myself.
Yeah,
Oh shit, those. Hey guys, how's comedy going? It must be nice to have a dream. I'm almost on the side of town working for my dad.
Yeah.
Dude, I was laughing in the car. I'm like, dude, I said Bruce so hard. Sorry guys, gotta go to work.
You love the Bruce, dude.
I work for an electrician twice a week.
It is a nice feeling. Brucing on someone is nice.
Dude, Brucing fucking
Brucing
rules.
is nice. Being
that
like,
was, dude.
Yeah.
Art museum with a dolly, like a jack of like
Tommy and
lights.
O'Connor Bruce me constantly.
It's the best.
Like, man, what are you playing video games? We were just at the gym, man. It was so hard.
Hey man. Hey little girl.
Yeah.
I'd love to have sex with that girl, but I'm fucking working the night shift. It was just me talking to myself for an hour in a big van.
That's pretty funny.
Pretty fun.
Wow, wow, Wes. You're making a fool of me, and it hurts. So stop. Stop, or something bad's gonna happen. You're not gonna
You
like
should start every
Remember
time-
being 8 and being like, "You're not gonna like me when I'm angry."
I would just cry.
Yeah.
I would just cry. I would cry.
You didn't think
spaz.
you were Wolverine or Hulk?
No,
Someone
no.
would get me going. I'd be like,
I would like strike out and I would strike out in kickball and get ridiculed off my front lawn and run inside. I'm like, they're like, shut up, man, shut up. Like, just run inside. And then, dude, it's funny. You just black out and you come back like, what's up, bro? You completely forget about it.
Can I play again? Yeah. Get in here.